I'm Kathy Moser, and I'm the founder and director of Music for Recovery.
My name is Doreen Lorenzetti, and I use art as a means of expression and a way to develop coping skills to help in recovery, to deal with trauma, and to find ways to manage stress.
Well, I earned my master's degree in counseling psychology and felt that sometimes the counseling was not enough for the clients, and I felt like something additional was needed.
You know, gardening and nature, it stimulates all of your senses. It makes people aware of things that they normally would not be aware of and just heightens the senses.
Allied therapies are so valuable because they create so many different ways in for people. The process of creativity and the process of recovery have so much to offer each other.
It individualizes people's needs, and not everybody's going to respond to traditional types of therapy.
One of the reasons that creativity is really beneficial to people in recovery is that songwriting bypasses the natural defenses of the brain. And we've had so many experiences of people writing about things in the studio that they had not talked to their clinicians about. But we really are passionate about the Musician-Clinician Alliance. We've had so many times where we could take what someone has disclosed in the studio and then give that information with their permission to their therapist so that they could experience it.
It helped them be more grounded. I found digging in the soil helped mindfulness, being able to take care of plants, nurturing themselves at the same time. Also developing a sense of accomplishment and self-esteem as you watch something grow.
Allied therapies definitely add to the depth of the therapeutic environment. Counseling is one thing. It's really wonderful to be able to kind of talk through some of your problems, but it's not the end-all be-all. And so, as we know, trauma gets trapped in our bodies. And so, if I don't know the words to say, how can I possibly express it to you? But if instead it's in my body and I can do Reiki, or if I can practice yoga, or go outside and get my hands dirty in horticulture, or make a mess in art, or strum some stuff in music, let it be the conduit that allows it from you in this pent-up kind of place, whether we realize it or not sometimes, outward. And so I don't have to hold everything all the time.
To be able to go deeper into yourself through creativity.
1, 2, 3, they said, "Dom, quitting drugs tonight. Not gonna lose this fight. Our future can be bright. Please, drugs, be gone."
It kind of allows you to have a freedom to just kind of cleanse your mind a little bit and let your emotions flow. And it really allows for some self-discovery that maybe wouldn't be as easy to get to in traditional ways.
I drew this painting and it says spread your wings, and it's a butterfly. I related to my recovery on this image, a caterpillar. They then turns into a cocoon and then it's finally ready to fly and spread its wings. That's how it is with my recovery.
And it was so effective and so engaging and offered people a hands-on opportunity to really learn skills that they could directly apply to their recovery.
It's just amazing when you can see somebody in a moment of awe about something that we're growing or something they just learned. It's magical.
To see somebody that's kind of closed and very afraid to even try something new, and to be able to build that kind of confidence, it's amazing how many ways that art represents different things in life. It opens up doors of thinking that they could try other things.
To bring that power of music to help people in their recovery is one of my passions. Now, Music for Recovery in particular was studied by the Recovery Research Institute at Harvard Medical School. And that's what he found, that our work, it creates empathy and cohesion, instills a sense of hope, and also catharsis. Recovery is hard. It's hard, it's messy, it's awkward, it's embarrassing. And we tell people they're gonna be happy, joyous, and free, but it does not feel like that out of the gate. And many people have a trauma history as well. So what we're seeing here, particularly at Center for Great Expectations, is that we're seeing people having a felt sense of joy. I would like to say one of the reasons we're so honored to work at Center for Great Expectations is that they're so dedicated to improving and strengthening that parent-child bond. And so we know that when we're working with the moms, we're working with the kids too.
Clients are nurturing plants as they are nurturing their children. As they nurture the plants more and more and watch them grow, they can also connect that to the children and watching their children grow.
Allied therapy creates so many opportunities for people to learn things. Not everyone's a talker, right? And people have to have another way to express themselves.
I think it's important to support Allied Therapies because I think Allied Therapies reach people that other therapies don't always reach. And they allow for personal growth and ways to express yourself that maybe wouldn't happen in any other way.
A donation to CGE for the Allied Therapies is a donation for the present, but it's a donation for the future. It's one of the ways that we're investing not just in the moms, but in the kids. And also for many women who have had a trauma history or a sexual trauma history, they've kind of left the temple of their body. And what music does is it gives us a really safe and enjoyable way to come back into their bodies.
It's just a very wonderful tool for self-expression and to use your creativity.
One thing we love working at Center for Great Expectations is that we're not the only allied therapy that's here. Right? There's also art and there's also the horticulture program, which are so amazing, and they're also synergistic with each other. And that's the thing I think is so valuable about having a variety of allied therapies, is that somebody who might be quiet might really, really enjoy the garden, right? Or somebody who's more visual might really enjoy the artwork. But we do a lot of collaborative projects. How all that stuff integrate makes it so much more powerful that it's a lot of different ways in for a lot of different people. And also one person can experience different aspects of themselves.
I think this is an important window of opportunity where people are at great risk. And if we have them and we want to make every opportunity for them to have a chance to do well and to reach the recovery that they are capable of. And we have like a window of opportunity, and if we don't meet that opportunity, we may lose them. And losing them could be their life, and their children could lose their mom. This is very important work. So to have an opportunity to give them something that will be the thing that reaches them, that maybe wouldn't happen in any other way, is extremely valuable.